Draw 6 of the Montana's Brier Team British Columbia, who are skipped by the first Asian skip in Brier history, Cody Tanaka, taking on Matt Dunstone in Manitoba. And in the first end, the BC skip showing off early.
Saving grace with these blue hone inserts. Once you get the speed up, you're not going to get very much curl at all. So this should be close.
Final stone. Right now it's a stolen point for Dunstone. Coming off the bumper. Here we go. Oh, you're going to get there. You're going to get there. You're going to get there. You sure are. If it sits down and come back. Oh, goodness, he got it.
What a shot by the rookie skip. Comes away with the difficult single. Opens the scoring in the first, taking a 1-0 lead. Second end, Dunstone facing one, but sitting shot 2 and 3. Dunstone was 93% on hits in his lone game this week. He makes the hit on the yellow and keeps the shooter around, putting up the 3 spot. Next end, BC facing one, Tanaka throwing his last with hammer, needing to sneak around shot rock and find a good piece of the button. He gets around and finds enough. It's good for shot, so Tanaka really working hard for his singles, gets another point on the board, and it's 3-2 Dunstone heading to the fourth. In that fourth end, Dunstone now facing 3, throwing his last with no clear hit, needs to play the draw, and he needs a piece of the button, and that's no issue for the veteran. He picks up the single and brings his lead back up to 2. Fifth end, BC facing 2, electing to not try the double and just draw for the single. Tanaka throwing his last, but it comes up way light, just barely getting over the hog line. A massive mistake as Dunstone steals 2 in the end, and it's 6-2 Manitoba. Sixth end, BC was shot 1 and 3. Final stones, Dunstone throwing his last without, going for the double to force the single, gets the first one, but rolls underneath the second, so leaving the draw for Tanaka to pick up the deuce and bring it back within 2. He can make up for that mistake from last end. Tanaka throwing his last, but again he comes up way light. After curling 90% through the first 4 ends, Tanaka all the way down to 75 after 6, as it's 6-3, 7th end. Manitoba sitting 2, Colton Lott throwing his first of the end, makes the double and able to keep 2 red stones in the rings. A great shot by the Manitoba third, who will represent Canada in the World Mixed Doubles Championship in April. Later in the end, Tanaka facing 2, sitting shot 3. Tanaka throwing his last without hammer. He makes the double and keeps the shooter around in the 8-foot, curling over 80% on hits to this point in the game. Tanaka forcing Dunstone to the nose hit for the single. He makes the hit, but it rolls away. So it's a steal of 1 for BC, and they are back within 2. But after a blank in the 8th, BC sitting 1. Dunstone with shot 2 and 3, throwing his last with hammer. He gets by the high guard, makes the hit, and sticks the shooter. It's a score of 3, and it's handshakes as Dunstone takes down the rookie skip from BC, improving to 2-0 on the week. They take this one 9-4, the final.